The Spina di Rasula talks post-disaster rebuild. Old soil can still give birth to new bloom, Miss Navia stated. Skyship Winglet, lunar brain of the Fontaine Research Institute. The various disputes that have arisen on account of Mr. Edwin. People always call the first researcher mad, but few know it. Wow! Paimon barely recognizes the people in the reports. Are those really...
What do you think? Pretty enthralling, huh? The Steambird's idea was pretty simple. The value for these big scoops lies in their inevitable follow-up. Edwin's assistant, Jurier, created a true flying ship, while Navia...
Paimon's curious too!
And that's exactly why I'd like you to come conduct interviews with me.
Are you sure?
Oh, this time will be different. Come on! Navia!
Oh, it's you.
Hey, we're just having a...
I'm here to update myself on how things are...
Let me introduce you. This is Mr. Snej. Our residents are hard at work as well.
Hello, Miss Charlotte. I'm a big fan of yours. But if you don't mind, could you not emphasize our role too much in your report? It's not
I get where you're coming from. I'll keep it as simple as possible.
That would be fine.
Oh, you're back too. How are things?
We finished laying down the construction materials.
Huh? You're here?
Well, her reputation's greatly risen after that whole duel business with
There's too much to consider in the reconstruction of Poisson. The Spina has...
Oh, wait, just a moment. Do you mind me asking a few questions? You know, about how you've...
Forget it. I'm sure you can...
I see you're the same as always.
Well, if we're talking about doing things for my sake...
Of course I will. I'm not gonna let him off that easy. All right, then everyone who wants to be in the photo, gather up. And smile.
How did it go? Was it a good...
Not bad. Your addition really helped the composition of the picture. All right, hang on a moment. Let me snap a few more shots. All right, that should do it. I'll be back here later anyway, so let's call it a day.
You're very quick.
Speed is of the essence when it comes to the new. Also, not to brag, but I'm pretty good at building connections.
Wow, you really...
I'll hazard a guess that this is how you got that interview.
Whoa, you're well informed. Let me make a guess too.
That's a...
In truth, Monsieur Neuvillete asked me what... I told him that it was best not to speak too soon.
You're right. I've got to treasure every moment I have with the...
Stay safe now. And tell me if you hear anything...
You seem curious about the...
Of course. That Risley.
But he did invite you to tea.
2 large pots of it.
I have to agree. The tea...
Speaking of that.
Well,
Wow, it's like we've got a menu.
Good.
What flavor of biscuits would you like, Mr. Snezovich?
Me? I'm fine.
All right.
I'll go over the newly arrived supplies with you later, Miss...
That works great for me.
Huh. Is it...
I did. It was a gift from Sijuin.
Wow, guess we're here again, huh? There's a real nostalgic...
Looks like you've been missing us.
Duke! Did you come all the way to the...
Of course. I'm here to welcome you.
It's an honor to finally meet the much-rumored Duke.
No need to thank me. But that said,
Of course, of course.
All right then, this way.
Hey, no need to be, Miss Charlotte.
It would seem that Miss Lorvine doesn't want her face.
Sir, please don't say.
But it looks like dear Mr. Jury.
No, I just.
Now, I might not look it, but I actually did meet Mr. Edwin once. And on the boat that brought about a miracle, the ark that saved. Still, if I might add.
Looks like Charlotte's trying to get.
I have to apologize, but that ship is presently in the.
Really? Well, then in that.
You already know my answer, I'm afraid. Best you interview our head nurse instead. Or perhaps you'd like.
Did you really have to use the word couple? Well, then, 2 solo photos.
Is my hair messed up?
Things sure are getting pretty lively here. Oh, seems like everyone's here. Would any of you like to try?
Ah, Siegeween.
Hey, Miss Charlotte. Sure. Come on, Miss.
Sure. Do I have to smile? So, how have things been?
Same old, as you can see.
Other than that flying ship.
That's why I decided to let the interview go through. We should direct more.
You're too kind, sir. I believe that.
I'll. I see. Lots of things happened that day, huh? Anyway,
He sure did win them over.
I'll tell them that there's good news and bad news. The good being that their boss seems fine, and the bad.
Oh, actually,
What change can there be? The fortress will keep. As to what Miss Furina's departure will mean for the nation, and if our laws and governance will be transformed, we'll leave the.
Hey, everyone. The photo shoot's done.
Good. In that case, let's call it a day.
Thanks for your cooperation. Come on, traveler, let's go.
There'll be a next time?
Maybe. Who knows? I might write a. All right. Last stop, the docks.
oh, you know,
Is that really necessary?
it's precisely because we don't need the picture.
Maybe I'm just happy that I managed to once again avoid this.
Yes, you successfully kept.
You should be happy for them. They have a.
Navia mentioned that she stayed in touch with Linny and the others after.
Traveler, Paimon. Ah, and Miss Charlotte, too.
Would you like a magic pocket?
What sort of gadget?
It's a wondrous bag that can be used to carry many things.
Trick a friend.
You could just make a friend like Fremine here. Isn't that right, Fremine?
Is this...
To be honest, that sounds pretty sweet. Could I have your...
You sure are working hard to help Fremine socialize.
He was the one who proposed doing this. He even wants to assist in our...
Yes, I was planning to first introduce Pear as an assistant, and later...
That said, would anyone want to see a diver escape underwater?
Oh, it'll work out.
Lynette, could you come over?
Got it.
My, that Charlotte is rather perceptive. She got rid of... Father says that you did a great deal during the latest...
That's all right. We were more than...
Oh, I guess you... After Lady Furina left, Father and Monsieur Neuvillete opened negotiations, during which...
A diplomatic gift?
Yes, I was quite surprised at first myself. But it could have been done as an apology for the incident with Lord Child, or as thanks... Furthermore, Father did...
That's true, but this is...
I would agree, but I've also...
so there's...
I suspect you'll have to ask him about that yourself.
Isn't he real busy? But back to the topic. The Gnosis would...
They say that he's returned to Snezhnaya.
That's true. When you think about it, we've had loads of run-ins with the...
So shocked by such a simple switching of sides?
Father!
Well, what do you know? Come to the docks to see how my children are.
Are you going to take the Gnosis back to...
That is our duty as Harp. Don't be too preoccupied with sides. The goal of the Fatui concerns not a switching my masks is something well, that depends on many things. No one truly knows what the future holds. As for you, I very much look forward to our next collaboration. Good things cannot be achieved alone, and you've proved yourselves to be great partners. A vision.
And that's a wrap for me. Huh? You...
Greetings, Miss Journalist.
Hello. If I'm not mistaken, there are...
That is correct. So forgive me, but I will not be able to serve as a subject in your article. However, feel free to write as much as you'd like.
I will.
The sea breeze is quite pleasant.
Farewell, Father.
Oh, she has such an intimidating presence. I didn't even dare to take a picture. Thankfully, I've already wrapped up all my pre-scheduled interviews.
Don't be too nervous. Why don't you take a magic pocket before you go? Here, Traveler, Paimon, you take what...
To move things about?
That's right. Funny. I guess this must be life. All right, then. We'll be handing out...
Well, guess we sent Charlotte, huh? Shall we go see how Neuvillette's doing? As long as he's not so busy that he doesn't have time... entrance to the fortress! Ooh, he really is there! So, you really are here, Neuvillette! Paimon didn't think you were going to have free time.
Really? Oh, I suppose you must have... In any case, you came at a good time.
Aw, Paimon's glad that you... Alright, let's have it then.
It is strange.
Whoa. So that's what happened? Focalors destroyed the divine throne of the Hydro Archon Ambrose, but Paimon still doesn't quite get what you did to...
For me, the authority of the ancient dragons refers... Fontainians were incomplete humans born of Egeria's use, but so long as those primordial energies remain within them, I could use... In other words, when I gave my verdict, Fontainians became true...
Focalors must have counted on you to make that decision as well. Your verdict was the key to making the prophecy up... Yeah, and in a manner of speaking...
It seems from your expressions that you still have more things you wish to ask. Ask away. I will tell you the truth as I know it. I have investigated his case along many avenues, and I have learned that he once fell into an unknown but whether it be by sentiment or reason, that should not have been enough to consider him the root. As for the judgment passed by the whether it was due to that liability by association, or Focalors deliberately using him to...
Guess Focalors had Fontainians in mind the whole time. Hang on a sec. Back when Fontainians hadn't yet become real humans...
Life has always flowed like water. Do you recall...
Yeah! Lynette said the fountain is
In truth, even those couples did not know that those Oceanids who were blessed within the spring wa-
Paimon, sorta...
Ask away. I will tell you the truth as I know it.
Yeah, about that.
Ah, Lady Furina. The people are only aware that her death sentence has not been carried out. I related Focalors' words to her faithfully and completely. After hearing, she simply said that she was tired. Having said that, she then packed her things and moved out of the opera house.
But she...
You need not worry. I will make arrangements to ensure... In truth, I am somewhat happy for her. But now that she no longer has to play the role of Focalor the Hydro...
What about you then? What are your...
After Focalor passed on, this matter will directly affect our trials. After much careful...
Looks like you're still considering stuff...
As an elemental dragon, there are indeed many things that I must do. As such, before I attend to my other responsibilities. Additionally, the Hydro Archon's departure has brought about another problem.
That's true. That power was derived late, but the various mechs and machines...
As I am now, I have full command over New Musia, and it can serve as a complete substitute.
Wow. This ain't...
Ask away. I will tell you the truth as I know it.
Oh, that's right!
Leaving aside their intentionality, the two Fatui Hop, their sole remaining goal in Fontaine, at least at this, the Oratrice has ceased to function. The Hydro Archon's divine throne, as such, it has lost all meaning. If the Fatui have impure designs, then we might as well...
What complicated considerations?
Ask away. I will tell you the truth as I know it. You will soon be heading to Natlan, I presume. I'm afraid that I have little talent as a travel guide. As far as I'm aware, Natlan...
A nation of dragons?
No, I suspect that I would not find myself. Unlike ancient dragons, such as myself, the dragons of Natlan have undergone Natlan is also the nation of war. There is one other piece of information I got incidentally from my the harbinger known as the Captain has
The Captain? Sounds like a real...
I suggest that you fully prepare yourself before going to Natlan. Ask away. I will tell you the truth as I know it.
Hang on a sec. Paimon's still When we spoke to Linny earlier, he mentioned that we guessed that there might be some reason for it.
No wonder the House of the Hearth is the Fatui's intelligence division. So regarding this specific issue, In truth, I exchanged some further words with that lady named Skirk after sending you two back to the surface. It went something like this.
Well, we're going to head topside to see what's going on. You hurry up.
What next?
The I can finally catch the scent of... It is the authority of the planet's primordial dragons. But with something very similar. I'm sure I've encountered something like this before.
I do not know what you speak.
Of course. You should have the remains of the third descender on your person, yes?
Remains? I've never...
According to your parlance, I believe...
Well, that much is true. After Focalors, but I fear I have never heard of it described in the manner that you...
I've been training with my master, the Foul, ever since I was young. And I have never... It is only natural for those who are greater than humanity to possess a... Regardless, you should probably get rid of objects of... To live in itself is a blessing. But once a person...
What do you mean by that?
No need to fret. These are just my...
This third descender you refer to.
Master never mentioned them to me. If you're interested, though, I could ask him.
Next time. You believe we will meet again?
I do. Wait.
That's what she told me. Whether...
The remains of the... So that's what the Gnosis actually are. Paimon just thought they looked like...
All the same, assuming that there was no misunderstanding...
And she said that it would bring misfortune and that you should...
If she speaks the truth, then I would simply be putting... I guess that you might already be familiar with this concept. That means that the Gnosis, which are exceedingly element compatible and can even enhance... I wonder.
Like being a... No, let's not think about this stuff. Comparing the Traveler to the dead third descender. That's what you say, but this topic still... Once child recovers, let's get...
I too believe it unwise to make too many blind guesses when information...
All right. Whatever the case...
Yes. All of Fossil...
But she sacrificed herself in the end as a god.
I suppose that would be the mystery of a god's... I suspect not. But once in a while, I too would guess that if wishes, life flows like water, and rain is the final answer. The water... And what, ultimately, is the difference? It seems from your expressions that you still... Ask away. I will tell you the truth as I know it. I suggest that you fully prepare yourself before going to nap.